of my face is red, with breasts, with a shoulder of a friend, with a corner of a desk, with communion, with a yes, and I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Back again, pretty much experts. I'm Robert John with Skyler.
Oh, another day, another dick.
So he says.
Jesus Christ. Looks like you just took a dick.
Took it. I took it. Yeah.
Owned it.
I owned it. I bought it. There's Mikey over in Vancouver. Sunny
Cheers.
Vancouver.
First beers in a while.
Yeah. I gotta switch to the whiskey real soon. I'm almost out of beer.
Yeah, what's with that brandy glass you got there?
It's just a classy way to drink beer, you cuck.
Yeah, I'm the cuck.
Yeah.
I'm the fucking cuck.
Yeah.
That's the kind of
Wasting
drink you
good stemware.
That's literally the drink you have when you're sitting on the stairs waiting for your fucking spouse to come home after she's like been with her bull.
Yeah.
And you're just like, where have you been, Christine? You know?
Yeah.
I waited all
And you
night
got
for
your
you.
glass.
Yeah, and you're swirling it and you're just kind of
Oh,
splashing
that's
it.
what it's great for, to hold it like a little fucking
yeah.
ball sack and swirl
Yeah.
it. Oh, yeah.
I think that's what they
Starting
teach you.
to show off right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold it like a nut sack.
Hold it like a nutsack, swirl it, and sip
Swirl it.
like a child.
Jesus Christ, you can't say all those things in the
Okay.
same sentence.
Yeah.
You can't say nutsack, swirl it, sip, and child in the fucking same sentence.
Okay, sure.
Good to know. Okay.
Make
whatever.
the rules up as we
And
go.
we're back.
So,
we're
for
back.
people that listened to last week's show, we have a few follow-ups we're going to wrap up right here. Mike has found the other half of his raisin bagel.
Oh no! It's a new raisin bagel.
It's fucking cuck. Is it toasted?
It is, but this one's got cream cheese, baby.
Yeah, that looks. It looks disgusting. Don't eat it like a child.
Don't eat it like a child
Who eats
swirls
a
its nuts.
Fucking bagel vertical. Disgusting.
Now,
And
when you say eat it like a child,
you know what I mean.
I don't. That's why I need to. I think I'm going to ask this.
Let's
next
not
question.
clarify. Let's not
Are
clarify.
you eating like a child, or is it like how you eat a taco?
I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Don't ask me.
There's a special way to eat a child.
You gotta vertical.
I think you hold it
Hold
by
it
the
up.
hold it by the
Hold
waist.
it by the ankles.
Hold it by the waist and just like mouth and ass.
You have to demonstrate your raw power.
Yeah.
You
Monkey
pick it
style,
by
monkey
the
style.
ankles.
What's the point of doing it if you
Yeah.
can't be dominant?
You gotta be dominant.
Dominant.
And the other follow-up, Skyler's brought down one of his new fucking shoes that's
Yeah.
gonna get him a divorce.
This is the
What
shoe
is his
that's...
nurse's shoes?
Look at...
It's
I-
really light. The entire thing's made of foam. Don't knock on it. That makes it sound.
That's not helping your story, yeah.
Like, it doesn't look that bad from a distance. If you squint, you can't tell the entire thing is foam.
Yeah, that's it.
I think your brother missed it, but I was saying that it looked like fucking some poor-ass fucking Kelsey's waitress shoe.
And you know what?
Some
That's
broken
fine.
Kelsey's
So it
waitress shoe,
works. It's obviously like capable of taking the mileage.
Looks
Kelsey's
like
is
you're
a
going
great
for a
restaurant.
job interview at the Outback.
We had Kelsey's last night,
It was
so
fucking-
don't disrespect
Kelsey's was great last
him
night.
or her, whatever.
Don't you
Kelly.
dare
don't
disrespect
assume.
my fucking bagel, and I'll eat it vertically if I want.
Reminds me of pussy.
So we also talked about last week that we're going to try a new thing this week. And we're going to get to that sooner than later because it's going to take the whole show.
It might. Yeah.
But basically, we usually kind of watch a documentary or something on Netflix just to get all on the same page. And we talk about not necessarily the show,
Yeah.
but like we'll use that as a topic. We'll watch the Epstein trial, whatever the hell that's called, and not really talk about like the ins and outs. We're not reviewing it. We're not going episode by episode. But we'll talk about child sex rings. A theme
Every
of the show.
episode.
Yeah, theme of the show. But we're going to try a new thing now where we're all huge punk music fans. And we want to... Well, I suggested this anyway. I want to listen to
pat
a
yourself on the
classic.
back.
Yeah, your idea.
Well, we all submit ideas, and this is one that I submitted. We're gonna
Yeah, be
try
proud
it.
of
If
it.
it sucks, we'll never do it again.
Wear your flag.
Yeah,
It's my flag.
Wear
It's
your
fucking-
rainbow
Got my
cape.
rainbow out hard. It's fucking July, baby. We're gonna listen to an old punk EP, like an essential listen, and just go through it one track at a time. Talk bullshit in between each about the band, what that band means to us, what that song, whatever. We'll see where it goes.
Do we have a name for this segment?
No. Just
There you
burp, raisin bagel, eat it vertical. But we're gonna start.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just one of those things. We're just gonna work out the kinks, right? A name will come.
A name will come.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
But
yeah.
I think one staple to this whole thing has got to be we got to leave him on a cliffhanger, before we go into the song, like real radio jockeys or whatever.
What the hell does that mean? I gotta introduce what album we're listening
Well, it
to.
means two things. It means I want weather and time every 5 minutes.
Every 15 minutes in traffic.
Every 15 minutes in traffic.
Yeah.
And also, like I said, just leave him on, like, what happened this week? Leave him on a cliffhanger.
Oh, I see. Like we'll start a story,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
okay, we're gonna play the song and get back
We'll
to
be
that
right
story.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so on Friday night, actually, we got a really weird phone call about our mother dying. And it was absolutely devastating.
It's from a block number. They had to call back a few times.
Yeah, I was like, you got the wrong number. You got the wrong number, man. That's not right. And then, I tried to call my mom's phone, and she just didn't pick up.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And with that, here's Rancid's self-titled EP from 1992. Do you have the track list there, bud? I think the first song is Battering Ram.
Yeah.
We're
No,
gonna-
it's not.
it's not?
The first song is actually called I'm Not the Only One.
I'm Not the Only One. Rancid, 1992.
She's got a lot going, she's still reeling. It's not a perfect thing, it's just a feeling. Her man doesn't own her, like he did before. Like he did before, he was so blind as a blind. I'm not the only one who is not afraid of you. I'm not the only one who is not afraid of you. The people dead man. She's just a video for the who understand it. Oh, man doesn't know enough, like he did before. Like he did before, he was so blind down the blood. I'm not the only one who is not afraid of you. I'm not the only one who is not afraid of. I'm the child of Wilson, but I just a kind of sense my bitches want me there forever standing. Take money that should be minute. How so we pass a while, no longer live away from around. That's how to control her feeling. Just gotta be like a different minute. If you shut up, I shut down. I'm not the only one. Motherfucker. I'm not the only one who is not afraid of you. I'm not the only one who is not afraid of you.
And we're back. Oh, beautiful.
Nice.
Jesus.
Nice.
Yeah. Welcome back, everybody.
What was that one called
That
again?
was called I'm Not the Only
I'm Not
One.
the Only One. Rancid, 1992, from their first EP.
Heavy.
Sans Lars Fredriksson, our favorite person. He's not in the band yet. This is still the 3-piece version.
Yeah.
Matt
Yeah.
and Brett and Tim. But
And maybe
this
Billy
started it
Joel
out. This
on our
started it
show.
all out.
We don't know. We haven't. We
There's
can't
there's two guitars on the record for sure, but I think it's just Tim's guitar, both tracks.
Doing both.
Yeah.
So
this-
let's reflect.
I'll have to give it a better listen, but
This is what started it
yeah,
all.
no, it's
started it all.
heavy track, man, heavy track.
A lot
Yeah.
of dead air. Wow. Did we just go into the next one? Fuck, we're not. This is a new thing.
No, let's hear about your mom.
No,
she's
that
fine.
no,
Yeah,
that was just.
she.
She's
Yeah,
fine. Oh,
made-
she
yeah.
survived.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
survived.
it was the wrong number. I was right the first time.
That was just a
Yeah.
that was a red herring.
He kept saying Karine, and I was like, that's not my mom's name.
It's close though.
It's close. That's
but
where like
yes.
my heart dropped a little bit, but no, she's fine. She's kicking it.
She's fine. Okay.
Sorry to leave you all
Yeah.
in suspense. But we left you with the banger.
Yeah, Rancid, baby.
This is the show. This
I'm
is
not
the
a
show. We're
music
just
reviewer.
gonna play this record
It's
and
like-
have nothing to say.
I can't say like, oh, this is the first Rancid song I ever heard, because it isn't. I came into Rancid a few years later and then went back and dug up these bootlegs. I got this EP. I got this 7-inch, and it's great to see where they started, but it's not where I jumped on board.
No, but it puts things into perspective, like the evolution of their sound and just their ability musically, and fucking, Tim's writing's solid, man.
Oh yeah.
Like, whether he's pissed off or sad or fucking happy or wants a part, like, it doesn't matter. Like, he's just a phenomenal fucking writer.
Skyler was saying
Covers a lot
yesterday
of
we listened to it
bases.
in the backyard just as a prepper,
Don't put words in my mouth.
and he literally said these were the
Put
exact
something else
words.
in
Like, it's surprising how good it is for like a first EP.
First go round.
A first go round. And that comes from maybe a few weeks ago we did that little East Bay Gilman Street Op Ivy show, and they talked about Op Ivy ended, Tim went on a bender for a few years, was in a few other bands, and he kept fucking them up because he's just drinking and partying too much. And then the bass player Matt Freeman said, I want to play in another band with you, but I'm only doing it if you get 1 year of sobriety. And you're a year sober, then we'll record an EP and start a band. So that doesn't mean that they took a year off and just like were sober and played cards. It's like they still jammed and wrote songs and played together for a year, and then it's like, okay, I did it, I passed, I'm sober, let's record these songs. And that's why it's fucking good. Like, this is a well-rehearsed, well-written album. EP, I guess.
Yep.
Self-titled debut.
Yeah, it's not.
There is that story too with Lars. I can talk about it after the next track about
Yeah.
him and his brother.
Yeah.
But I feel like too, it's like very much the. I feel like kids these days, bands these days.
Yeah,
it's
it is
like,
kids these
let's
days.
start a band, and then we'll write an EP, and then we'll put it out, and we'll tour
Within a month.
within 2 to 3 months.
Yeah.
Right. Where this was like, we've played together before,
Yeah.
so there's a chemistry. We know we got this, but also like we're gonna play every single day or like 5 days a week
Yeah.
for a year, and if you can stay sober, we'll record then. Right?
Yeah, that's
it's like-
a rare circumstance.
So it's
That's
not
a rare
just like we're gonna
circumstance.
we're gonna write 7 songs
Hmm.
in 3 weeks and then record it and then
Oh, I'm fucking sure they wrote 30 over the. I'm sure
Yeah.
that's where the
Yeah.
first record came from.
Yeah.
that's it's like
First
we're not
full
gonna not write music. We're just not
They
gonna
had-
record
I-
and release it.
Like, basically 3 albums came out in 3 years. He's like 93, 94, 95. Like, they just
Yeah.
banged out like all
it out.
perfect albums. So
And
yeah,
tons
like,
of B-sides
like
too.
Mike's saying, it's
Yeah.
like they had a billion songs, I'm sure, or half-done songs, or like started in this, and this EP is like maybe their best foot forward, and it's a strong foot forward.
Dude. And
These
like
aren't
I
some
said, there's
foam
that story
fucking
with
walking
Lars
shoes.
and his brother.
No.
Yeah, we'll get
I'll
to that
just say
after
it.
the next song.
Yeah, okay,
What's our next
okay.
song there?
Our next song is called Battering Ram, and it's 2 minutes and 56 seconds.
And we'll be
So
back.
good.
We'll be back after Battering Ram in 2 minutes and 55 seconds.
Same amount of time it takes me to come.
Some people ride in, get down to the core. Some people got a kick to the bull, their lives are running through the store. Some people try to take you out if they can, but I'll go right through them on the battery ram. Been running my whole life and I'm still running. Tell me something you never heard, don't you mind that person man? But my little life is a joke, I'll step back here, let's go back, but even when you're alive, let's get real and feel the vibe. Let's keep going to bullshit is. I ain't stopping. Battering ram. Right through you. Battering ram. Right through you. Some people got no reliance, some people are shit. Some people got no validity, no, not a big. Some people wanna break down what's inside of you if they can, but I'll go right through them, I'm a battering ram. Been running my whole life and I'm still running. Many lives are dying too. Beat the lines just like it flew. Talk what shit was that to say. All things that get out of my way. That's not gonna think about. Cause it's not been about. And my method, I ain't stopping. Battering ram. Right through you. Battering ram. Right through you. Oh yeah, right on through. Oh, right on. Fucking through. Yeah. Fucking you. Some people riding deep down to the core. Some people got a kick to the bull, their lives are running deep in store. Some people try to take you out if they can, but I'll go right through them, mama. Battering ram, battering ram, right through you. Battering ram, right through you.
We're back. Battering Ram. Rancid. Self-titled EP. We're doing the listen along.
2:56.
256 seconds or 2 minutes?
2 minutes, 56 seconds.
How annoying is it
Same
that there's not
thing.
100 seconds in a minute?
Pretty fucking stupid.
Pretty
So
fucking
annoying.
annoying. Who
Yeah.
set up time? That
Yeah.
fucking cocksucker.
Soccer team.
And there should be 10 inches in a foot. Let's be real.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
you
why
don't
is it
even get
12?
going
Yeah.
on the Imperials.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
it's the dumbest thing
It's the
ever.
dumbest.
16s and 12s and 8s and
Yeah.
fuck off with it.
Liters, gallons, get out of here.
Yeah. Ounces in both systems.
Yeah.
Yeah, get out of here.
Even
Dumb.
like
A
when
metric
we-
ounce? Get out of here.
A metric ton.
Who
Yeah.
measures tomatoes in milliliters? You go to a store to buy a fucking thing of cherry tomatoes and it says 300 whatever milliliters. Of what, tomatoes?
Of tomato, yeah. I didn't know you.
What are you
talking
by
about?
the liter.
Yeah.
You could buy tomatoes by the gram, by the pint, and by the milliliter.
I buy them by the
How
bushel.
fucked up is that?
I guess they're just so juicy.
Bush,
juicy.
oh, and the bushel.
A little basket.
A little basket,
Yeah.
yeah. Is that a yeah?
A little Riding Hood basket.
So, Mike, you hyped a story about Lars and his brother.
Let's go there.
Yeah, well, there's that, like, I don't know, known story. I think it was probably on, like, Give Him the Boot or something, where Lars is, like, looking for a purpose, looking for a band, looking for something to do, right? I'd played in bands previous to Rancid, plenty.
UK subs for one.
UK subs, yeah. And fucking, what's the other one? Lower class brats.
Sure.
Did he play in them?
I don't know. Sham 67.
I think he was.
Who knows?
Yeah, I think he. Yeah,
been in
exactly.
1,000
Who knows?
bands.
He played in a bunch. He played in a bunch of bands, and I guess he had gotten a fucking hold of the first Rancid EP.
Which we're listening
Either
to
it was
now.
out, which
Yep.
we're listening to. Yeah,
Yep.
either it was out or it was something like
Friend
shared amongst
copy.
friends.
Yep.
And he was playing it, and his brother heard it, and conversation got going, and the brother was basically like, if you don't join this band, you're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
You have to join this band. Like, this is gonna be huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Outside of our little scene, like, people are gonna want to hear this.
Yeah.
So that was like the convincing that he needed, and he fucking joined the band, and he played on the first record. He's not credited,
He's not
I think,
credited.
officially, but
Right.
he played on the first record, and he's all over Let's Go. I'm pretty sure he opens up
Yeah.
Let's Go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he even talks about how he played on, maybe not this
Not
album,
this one, no.
but that it was like he didn't want his name on any of the like the linear notes or anything. I think he gets a special thanks.
Yeah.
But because he didn't write it, like he wasn't in
Yeah.
the band when they wrote it. He was just a
Hired gun.
hired gun at
Yeah.
that point.
Hired
But-
gun, exactly.
Right,
yeah.
but it was like on the next album.
Yeah,
Let's
write
go.
some songs.
Like I'm on it.
Yeah.
I'm part of this. He didn't feel, and which is I think that's cool. Like
And I
Well, that's
love
cool.
the first
Yeah.
Rancid album. Like, I think all those songs are fucking fantastic. But it really is Let's Go that's Rancid's first album. That's with
Yeah.
the guitar, like the Lars riffs. That's the one with, dueling
For sure.
vocals.
yeah,
For sure.
Like, that's the first.
Huge,
like, that's
huge.
what, if you want to, like,
It's-
what's the band sound like? It's Let's Go's the first time they sound like that band.
but not
That's
even
my number one record of all time.
Yeah, wow. Not only the dueling, but like on this album, there's a lot of Tim and Matt,
Yeah.
and I really like Matt's
Matt's a great
voice.
singer.
But I can see why people don't like, Tim and Lars trading off vocals
Yeah.
is way sexier than
Yeah.
going to that Matt, like,
Everybody wants fun over no one wants to lead.
like,
Yeah.
I love it, but I
Yeah.
can understand why.
sure.
It's like, yeah, put
It's
him
not
in.
it's not as easily digested,
Yeah, throw that on every fourth song of
Yeah.
your 20-song album.
and they do,
and
and
it'll
it's
be-
awesome.
Yeah, and it's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't
Yeah,
complement
and
it
and as a background
Yeah.
vocals too.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like it's a weird like rough harmony
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
it provides. Like it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, it adds a little gravel. It's not all
It's not
Peaches
all,
and cream.
Yeah.
You know what's one thing
peaches,
that's, like,
cream, and
I think it's-
gravel.
I think it's like lost on most people, myself included, for a number of bands over the years. But it's like these were young kids writing these songs. They were
Right.
kids,
Yeah.
early 20s.
20s,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Maybe mid 20s, working into the later, later of the first few awesome albums. It's like these are just kids fucking making music for the sake of making music, and all this shit's happening around them.
Right.
We're so lucky to even be able to hear this shit. There's
Yeah.
so many great bands that no one's ever heard because
Right.
it just didn't go anywhere,
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, it's so impressive how good Let's Go was in 1994.
Right.
When there like in their 20s, mid 20s. It's like they got so much to say. They got a fucking clear as shit point to make. Basically fuck everybody, but also we're lovers. We're lovers and we're fighters. But also, like, play by your own rules and your own moral code, and fucking, it's just like there's so many good lessons, and then just to remember that they were that young with such a defined voice.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
we're lucky they found this avenue, and we're lucky to hear it and have
And
all
it's
the shit to
recorded.
fucking
Yeah.
boast
And
about.
distributed. Yeah.
It's defined my entire life, man.
Now, with that said, I think the next song up is called The Sentence.
Let's do it,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. Rancid.
Serve it up.
Let's go.
My life a blessing, understand my question. I don't regret nothing, it's all been a lesson. Me and my friends, we got the music, like a lot of good, won't let it use it. Don't say shit, but I won't listen. Running from home and I paid my price in time. It's been 10 years or more. All the bad spots back night. I do the same thing. I do the sky wall. Don't say I did more yet. I'm on the radio. Radio. Let's go. My life's a blessing, or say my question. I regret nothing. It's open a lesson. I do the same thing. I know it's gone wrong. Don't say I didn't warn you. I'm on the radio.
Here we go.
Back again. It's Rancid. Rancid.
Let's continue
The
that,
sentence.
though, what I was saying there.
Yeah.
The sentence. Fucking right on. But what we were saying in our break there while we were half-ass listening to this song, thanks for sticking around if you're still here, by the way. But it's like, if these bands keep doing these legacy type of tours, like, I mean, full credit to Rancid, Troublemaker, the last record, killer,
Good.
man.
Yeah.
Great.
Best record in a long time, 10
Very long.
years,
Yeah,
you know?
I agree.
Yeah.
So it's like, I will take Troublemaker time and time again. Like, that fucking record's solid, it holds up. But what they need to be doing, if bands are gonna keep touring and not playing their new shit, which was the case the last 2 tours with Rancid, you know? Like, 3 tours ago, they fucking played Let the Dominoes Fall, and it was a huge flop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like, no one gave a shit. The acoustic shit was kind of cool, but like, no one really gave a shit.
Yeah.
They need to either play their new fucking songs and play them hard so that we can all fall in love with them like we have the old ones, or they need to fucking start throwing in the B-sides into these tours. You know, the deep cut B-sides.
Deep
You
cut.
want people to come to your fucking shows. We've been fans for 10, 20, 30 years, whatever. It's been,
to
right?
Dozens of Rancid concerts. It's
Yeah,
like,
you want me
it's-
to come back for the 40th time? Play I Want to Riot. I want to hear I Want to Riot.
Yeah.
You know? The same 20 songs mixed together. Like, I get it, you know? But at the same time, I want something else, man, from this band. Either play your
I
new
feel like
songs
you can't-
or fucking...
You're not gonna go full deep cuts. You're probably getting one.
No. I want 1 or 2.
tops.
One or
Yeah.
2 deep
Probably
cuts.
just
man.
one.
I loved when
Yeah.
NoFX did the 2 nights, and one set was just deep cuts.
Yeah,
That was
Yeah.
a fucking
that was
show.
a good one.
Because I kept saying, too, they're like, you're going to wish you came tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know, we're playing Bob, we're playing Linoleum, we're playing all these songs.
That's
You're going
all
to wish you were
tomorrow.
here tomorrow.
Here's
Yeah,
Vanilla
that's all
Sex.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
but as a fan,
That was
like,
so
yeah.
rad.
it's like yeah.
As
give
a
me
fan,
that.
so rad.
Give me those
Yeah.
like secondary songs off of every album.
Yeah, the ones they didn't practice, that they half-assed remember.
Yeah, they kind of remember.
NoFX can pull that off though, because they're like they have that like sloppiness element. Even though they're tight as shit, they play into that sloppiness. I mean,
Yeah.
Rance is just a tight band, you know. Like,
Yeah, they're something else.
I snuck into one of their sound fucking sound rehearsal thing.
You
mic
bang
check
wired
shit.
it.
I bang wired it in Saskatoon.
Original bang wire. You would
Yeah, well,
love
one
to
of
dig
them.
that up for the show. That
I
bang
think
wire.
I think Watergate was the original bang wire. Actually,
I remember in
But
that
I'll
That
take credit. Sure.
it, it's not illegal.
that Rancid bang wire. Like I'm pretty sure, like you can hear like Tim. Like, is that a camera on in your pocket? You're like, no.
No,
Yeah.
that's somewhere on YouTube. I should try and find that. That's
Yeah.
somewhere up on
No.
YouTube on one of my old accounts. Yeah, there was like a whole collage of video from like that whole trip of me sleeping on the street and thumbing it to Saskatoon to see Rancid. And I just fucking had my camera and I just broke in a bunch of places and fucking stole shit and slept in weird places and just had a great time.
Oh, yeah.
Met so many rad people and fucking yeah, it was a trip. It was a definite trip. Yeah, there's videos of that somewhere. But anyway, it's like fucking Rancid is like one of these bands that you go see it and it's almost like it's bittersweet because you know what to expect. You know it's going to be fucking solid.
Yeah.
But, so when they throw that one oddball in there, it's like holy shit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I've seen them X amount of times and I've been like I've never heard this song. Like that's one or I can't remember hearing it, you know.
Yeah. There's
And
usually
like that does
one
happen every tour, typically.
Yeah, I can't off the top of my head think of like when we saw them in September, almost almost a year ago.
Yeah.
I think Troublemaker was the only song that I didn't expect.
But they put in a
Or,
few
like, you know what I
songs
mean,
that
didn't
you're
you?
like, whoa, they're gonna play, Black and Blue. It's just like, whoa, Black and Blue, like,
They didn't play St. Mary.
no. But they'll play one or two songs that you don't expect. But when you get to the level that they're at with like 8 fucking albums, 5 of them good, like, they gotta play
all good, actually.
they
They
gotta
all-
play
they're-
3 songs off each of those. Like that doesn't leave a lot of time to like mix in coppers. Like they're not gonna play
But
coppers.
I dig it. I dig the like.
Fair enough.
I like that they play shit off of every album.
Yeah.
Like that's.
Yeah,
like,
they
Oh,
do.
yeah,
To their credit, they do. They touch every album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there was talks though, and the last time I don't know what song it would have been, but I think there was talks after the last show we seen in Toronto there at the Docks that they didn't touch one album. There was somebody said something about that. If it was the first album, or Life Won't Wait, or something. I remember
Yeah.
that conversation being had the last tour. But typically they do. They play something off every album.
It
right?
might have been Dominoes because they definitely play
Might have been
Honors. All we
Dominoes.
know, like they gotta play that one.
I mean,
But I can't say I
yeah.
heard East Bay Nights.
yeah,
I don't remember.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember. But like yeah, that is one of those things that like you can pretty much count on with them. They will touch every record.
Yeah. What do we got next there, bud?
Coming
Fair
up
point,
next,
fair
at a minute 56 is Media Controller.
Media Controller, baby. Rancid, 1992.
Matt singing, baby.
Another show with a fucked up motor. Kids let in by the media controller. They ride to the exit forward, got front case of wood and sober. That's how you end up there when you got to stop with a man business move. I wanna go boot, I wanna go play, I wanna go boot, I wanna go play, I wanna go boot, I wanna go play. I wanna go boot, I wanna go play, I wanna go boot, I wanna go play, I wanna go boot, I wanna go play. The media controller tried to buy me out, but I didn't buy it. The people did, and there ain't nothing I can do about it. They ride to the exit for when they got front case of wood and sober. That's how you end up there when you got stopped by the man business move. I wanna go boot, I wanna go play, I wanna go boot, I wanna go play, I wanna go boot, I wanna go play. I wanna go boot, I wanna go play, I wanna go boot, I wanna go play, I wanna go boot, I wanna go play. That kid unloaded his clock into the urban fight. Looked at the car as we drove into the night. We lived to tell a story, and I'm gonna tell you the state of union of the state of California. I wanna go boot, I wanna go play, I wanna go boot, I wanna go play, I wanna go boot, I wanna go play. I wanna go boot, I wanna go play, I wanna go boot, I wanna go play, I wanna go boot, I wanna go play.
And we're back.
And we're back. And we're back.
Welcome back.
Media Controller, Rancid, 1992.
Yeah, I like that song.
Yeah,
That's
you're
a-
saying it's
Fury.
got some
2 minutes of
Yeah,
fury.
animosity vibe.
To me, it sounds like that song evolved into animosity, but I'm just making shit up. I'm just
Yeah, well,
Oh, it sounds like their first record for
it's a
sure.
great song. But also
Something there.
talk about making shit up.
let's go.
I got a gripe, and in this home we watch a lot of courtroom drama. A lot of making a murderer and the staircase.
Have you seen the new Unsolved Mysteries?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, of
they're
course.
Of course.
Crushed.
Yeah,
Crushed.
stupid question.
Stupid person, stupid question.
There's no stupid questions.
Yeah, except for that one. That was stupid.
That was real dumb. Dude,
but-
car horns go honk.
Courtroom sketch artists
Yeah.
are the stupidest fucking thing ever. And
Well,
why?
the fact that it's still used
Why are we
is
still
ridiculous.
doing it? That's what I'm getting
Yeah.
at. Like, come on.
Yeah.
It's time we need to see this.
Just bang wire the trial.
Yeah, we're bang wiring.
Well, it's all
Tim Hortons
recorded.
people.
They just can't release it, right?
Yeah, like yeah, that's how I feel. Like, just record it, and if no one ever needs to
is.
watch it,
It
no one
totally
needs to
is.
watch it. But like, why are we still like hiring somebody to go down, sit down, and just draw? And they all look the fucking same.
It's a style. You gotta get that dialed in.
Yeah.
For sure. It's a style.
Pencil crayon.
It's like
It's like half caricature, half comic.
exactly right. Like
Yeah.
that's exactly what it is. It's somewhere in the middle. And like you're just emphasizing like that point when the guy like pointed his hand.
You draw with 2 extra hands, kind of too, to
Yeah,
show that
there's-
he's like scolding them.
Yeah.
It looks like the fucking like Mr. Dress Up.
Yeah.
Like those shitty drawings.
Yeah.
They kind of move, but they don't move.
Yeah.
They just like move the camera subtly.
Especially in documentaries and such, they try to add some drama, like zoom in and out real quick and
Yeah.
shake the
Oh,
page.
and like
while
to
they-
be honest, those shows are so painful, as entertaining as they are. All the reenactments.
Oh, the
You kidding me?
reenactments. Are
No.
the
Imagine
worst.
having that on your resume.
Oh my
You're a reenactment actor or actress. Like, pathetic.
You
Just
look like a
fucking kill
child
yourself.
molester.
Pathetic.
Casting for
Pathetic.
child molesters, like
Anyways, next song.
Yeah,
coming up.
Chris D'Elia's off the table, so you got to
Crystalia.
get somebody
Yeah,
else.
he's out of work.
Yeah.
What do we got there?
We got one more song left. It's Idle Hands.
Idle Hands.
Good segue. Good
Yeah,
segue.
Also a cool movie.
Yeah, with Devin Sawa
Devin Sawa.
Sawa.
and the guy that could shoot really hard in Mighty Ducks.
Fulton Reed.
Yep.
Fulton Reed.
Fulton Reed's in
Fulton Reed.
Yeah. Yeah.
it. Well, half of the Bash Bros.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well anyway, this is Rancid, 1992. What's it called?
Ducks fly together.
Ducks Fly Together?
Idle Hands.
Idle Hands. Jesus Christ.
Chaos discotheque, I'm a lunatic. The days in the street, that's how I'm doing it. I like no money, quarter is gonna, once is on this man, let's go. And they were not spectre, talk at this hour, the moon to slip over, God is giving power. Go and find me, I'm gonna be here, go and find me, I like it. There is no other. Last night I was thinking, early morning drinking, devil's got work for idle hands. Last night I was thinking, early morning drinking, devil's got work for idle hands. Bet the doctor just done what done to go back to what they joking. Can't pay what go home and put some hammer to my smoking. I'm the devil, sir, I really like I know my brother. There's no other. Last night I was thinking, early morning drinking, devil's got work for idle hands. Last night I was thinking, early morning drinking, devil's got work for idle hands. Idle hands. Idle hands. Idle hands.
Well, that's the end of the EP. Are we back?
But live.
We're live. We're back.
Back
That
with the
was
bagels.
Rancid's debut EP, 1992, self-titled. Not their first time self-titling a release.
No.
God bless them. They
Or
like
their
to make
last.
it confusing.
Idle Hands.
Idle Hands. That song fucking bangs.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like I say, it's
It's a
clean.
good record.
Ending
whole-
hard. Ending hard.
Mhm.
Full thrust to the finish. Peter off and no
Hard and
vinegar
fast.
strokes, nothing.
Balls deep the whole time.
Yeah, great record.
And then I guess
Deep
like,
cut though. Deep cut for sure.
this is, and then they follow this up with their self-titled EP. Or no, just CD, a full
The
length.
CD, the full length, also self-titled, yeah.
Also self-titled. They did a lot of self-titles.
They like self-titling things. It's a cool name for a band.
Yeah. They also did Rancid 5, which is
Yeah,
also
or
self-titled.
Rancid 2000. Like it's just
Mixed,
self-titled. People just have different names for it.
Yeah.
So the 5th album, you name it after the year it came out. We're due for another Rancid
But you know, like
self-titled.
if
Yes.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
oh, yeah.
Every 5 albums or so.
yeah, just self-title it.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool though, because it's like, you know, if you're a fan of the band, you know it's a new record's coming out. But if you don't, it's like, oh, it's a Rancid record I've never seen before.
Right.
You know, at this point. I mean,
Yeah.
I of course we're all gonna hear about it because everybody hears about everything.
Yeah.
If you wear white socks after fucking Labor Day, you know, everyone's hearing about it on Facebook,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But I mean, like, in 2000, it was still a thing. Like, if you went to the record shop and you saw Rancid 5 or Rancid 2000, it's like, oh, I've never seen that Rancid
Yeah.
record before.
Just a black
You know.
skull and crossbones. It's like cool.
I'm buying that.
Yeah.
I mean,
bang.
granted, we did all. I don't know about you guys. I'm sure you did, but like, there was promos for that. There was an EP for that. You know, like there was that video of like them playing at Warped Tour. You know, it was like a cut together promo
Yeah.
for like whatever.
I feel like I
song,
saw all
fucking-
that shit after though. Like our access to the internet
might
was
have been
so
after.
limited in the late '90s.
Yeah, that
Like
might.
if
have
that
Oh,
su-
yeah.
that CD came out in like summer 2000, it's like I don't
2000.
think I saw any of that promo stuff till like Napster.
If we're
been.
talking...
You know what? Fair point.
I feel
Fair
like...
point.
if Are we talking Rancid 2000?
Yeah.
I remember us going to, like, the CD Plus, and there was, like, Rancid 2000,
Yeah.
No Effects, Pump Up the Volume, and MXPX. That whatever had that responsibility song
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
And, like,
Oh,
those were the,
I can
like...
picture the cartoon face or cartoon.
I have
kid
no
or
idea what
whatever
the cover
it was
looked
logo they
more.
had.
I think it had squares on it, like they were like kind of like with that stupid Tom Hanks movie with the song, That Thing You Do.
That thing you do. Yeah.
Kind of like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
There was some weird squares around them and whatever.
Oh, okay.
But those were like the new albums that month.
Yeah. And the new set, and it was just kind of like coincidental that like we went in like we need to get like I want to get albums by these bands, and those ones were on the shelf as like brand new, like hey,
Right.
check this out, right? And,
Right up front, yeah.
I bought Pump Up the Volume, and RJ bought
I think I got the
Rancid
other two.
2000.
I had that
And
MXPX.
then you got that later on. Went back and got that MXPX.
Yeah.
What a bad decision that was.
But that was
It
the
was good.
that was
It
the
was-
day though.
Yeah.
It's like you didn't listen
Yeah.
to shit before you bought it. It
Yeah,
was
you
like you
didn't.
just bought it
No,
on
that's it.
like I've seen that band's
on a
name
hunch.
on like a Warped Tour
Yeah.
poster. Like I'll grab that too. It's
I
like
Punk Rock
$12.
Show by
Yeah.
them, right? Like
Yeah.
Well, it's like our childhood in general was very much like that, just like exploratory.
For sure.
You know, it was like more effort into everything and like just, you know, cultivating a personality and shit. Like nowadays people are so bland and
It's so
weak.
yeah.
lame.
They
It's
all
so
wear
easy.
khakis and they all fucking have cross earrings now. Like they're, you know, all the kids are wearing cross earrings and Thrasher shirts. It's like you guys are fucking
You're
weak,
fucked,
man.
Yeah.
oh yeah, no,
Like, all that
we had
shit.
as shitty as it is, like this is gonna be ours. Like you know how like when our parents or grandparents talk to us, and it's just like
Oh, I hate
I had to walk uphill
sounding
in
like
the fucking
that, but I know.
rain,
Yeah.
snow, barefoot,
I
for
hate
2
being
miles
that
to go to
fucking
school.
person.
But like
Sold
our
my
thing is
toenail.
gonna be like, yo, we had to download some fucking crazy wild shit called Napster.
Yeah.
And
Viruses.
we could download any fucking thing we wanted. But we got so many viruses and like got kicked out of it for
Yeah.
downloaded like
Yeah, it
Metallica
took weeks.
songs.
We literally, like,
weeks.
me and Skyler
But-
literally got one of those fucking Lars Ulrich. What's that fucking cuck's name?
Yeah, that's
We got a letter from his lawyer. Like we were one of the people that
Yeah.
like Metallica like tried to sue, and we just crumpled that shit up and threw it in the garbage. Like
Yeah.
fuck you.
Wait, didn't you get a letter from Popcorn Time too?
You get an email.
I got a couple of emails. for watching.
Dude.
No, it wasn't popcorn time. It was like
HBO.
watching Ink Master.
Yeah.
on the
Paramount Network.
Oh, yeah.
Paramount channel.
They're on you guys, man. They
No,
got the
but
Pattersons.
that was what we
fucking
had. Like, if
in the
you,
speed dial.
I just think like right now, the kids these days are just like, if you don't fucking like give it to me for free, I'm not gonna ever
Yeah.
look at it. Like it's just people are so lazy with their fucking TikTok.
Yeah.
And You know, it's
There's so
like,
much free content.
yeah, like it's so like stimulate me for 30 seconds and then I'm gonna move on to something else for 30 seconds, you know?
It's made everybody a total fucking cuck.
It is.
Oh my
You know,
god,
like
yeah.
The only way something can catch any traction and get attention is if like it's already like, oh, lots of people like this,
Yeah,
and now like we're all gonna like follow this specific TikTok,
yeah,
but everyone else we're just gonna cycle through because they don't matter.
yeah.
But then it's like, oh, that one's a really famous one.
Ooh.
Now we'll follow. It's like this weird herd mentality.
Oh yeah.
Well,
And-
there's a reason why, like, most of the people we still associate with from our hometown in that area
Yeah.
are all into the same shit, and it's like, I would say it's on like the obscure side, you know,
Yeah.
really, like a lot of people's
sure.
interests,
Yeah.
and musically for sure.
Yes.
It's just like, you know, it's part of counterculture and shit. It's like, but that's what we gravitated towards in the 90s
Yeah.
and 2000s, and that kind of stuck with us. Before there was so much like, again, like you said, like our parents, and they're like, you know, oh, with your rock and roll music, it's like, you know, I'm sure to them having a keyboard in a fucking song was like blasphemous, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, there's so much now, there's so much content, there's so much distraction, and so much shit going on, and
Yeah.
everyone's tweeting everything they think. It's like, you don't even have to look for that thing anymore. It's all out there, so just like have it all.
Yeah.
It's like everyone's so bland. Everyone's a fucking cuck. You know, like
was-
they're getting cucked by the system.
Yesterday, I got a ride home from our buddy Foreman, and while we were driving, like he just has like CDs in, or whatever, and Throw Rag came on, and as soon as it started, I was
Okay,
like, I know
right on.
this. What is this? And then like
Yeah.
you know, like halfway through the song, I'm like, is this Throw Rag? And he's like, yeah, it's Throw Rag, and I'm like, fuck, like I haven't heard this since like Curtis's backyard. And he's like, I think this is
Yeah.
Curtis's CD. Like when he went west, he just like left
Nice.
like a bunch of shit. And it was like exactly that. It's like, wow, I haven't heard this song since like 2007.
Yeah.
And I know that we know that band because me and Curtis would just go downtown to see shows at the Cathedral. And it's like, I don't know who's playing. We're going to go.
Yeah.
And it ended up
And
one
they got a
time we saw
washboard and it's
Throw
like, what the
Rag and it
fuck?
fucking ruled. And we both bought
Yeah.
CDs. And it's like, then our little friend group kind of got like
Dude.
hip to Throw Rag for like a summer. And,
Throw
you know,
Rag's sick.
I forgot about them. That was a long time ago. But as soon as that CD came on, I was like, I know this. What the hell's this shit?
Dude, when I moved to Smithers, I brought like, when I officially moved to Smithers, like not for that little vacation, when I grabbed shit from Edmonton and moved there,
Yeah.
I brought a bunch of records and stuff. And then Kurt didn't have anything.
Yeah.
But he was like, I want you to buy me these records.
Yeah.
And high on the list was fucking Throw Rag.
Yeah.
So it was like Tim Barry, and it was like whatever, this, that, and the
Yeah.
other thing, and then it was like Throw Rag. I was like, I haven't heard this band in so long. So I ordered it from him off like Interpunk, and
Yeah.
it shows up, and it's a black record with like a big, just a white anchor on it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is it. So we
Yeah.
put it on, and it's just like, holy shit, man! It's like being 16.
It's cool, yeah. Not that,
You
like,
know?
I would say that stuck with me forever. Like, oh, this has been, like...
I haven't listened to him
But it's
since,
just like,
you know,
this is a
like-
cool band that totally found it
Yeah.
just by trying, which is, you know, the theme of, like, people don't anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah. And if Kurt wasn't so hard on him, I probably never even would have heard him.
That's it. Same. If he didn't, like, bequeath that to Foreman as he moved away, I wouldn't
Whoa.
it wouldn't have come back into me.
Cool it on the queefs, bud.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay? We have
Queef
a
in
0
his
queef
face?
limit.
What?
Queef in my mouth.
Queef on my back.
Queef on my back is exactly what I was thinking.
Oh fuck.
I couldn't get the words out.
I think with that, though, we should wrap this little guy up. This was our first ever music listen along.
If you're still here,
If you're
thank
still
you.
here, we might do this
Jesus
again.
Christ.
We'll see what the feedback is.
Yeah.
If you have a
We gotta work out the
suggestion
kinks.
for like an EP that we can go, we're not doing a whole goddamn album. No one has time for that. The show's an hour long.
Also, fuck suggestions. We got more things to work
well, I'm
out.
just saying, suggest them so that they feel like their voice is heard. But we're not gonna do anything that we don't want to do. Like,
It'll be
if you
months.
suggest something that we already kind of talked about, like you can like think that you suggested that, but we're just gonna do ours.
Yeah.
Like, will be
Yeah.
no Creed listen-alongs.
No.
No, fuck no.
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 I mean, that could be fun, though.
To
To listen to some bad
I'm like,
records.
fuck, we should put on some Limp Bizkit.
Dude, I got fucking suspended for going and buying that CD in grade 9.
The hot dog
Me and your
water?
brother, I think. We walked up to the fucking...
No, I wasn't. I remember when you got that. Like, it was.
Yeah,
like
we stole it from that place in fucking Milton.
no, man.
Dude, you walked up to the mall with us. I swear to God, you walked up to the mall. It was like
that-
an hour walk.
that
It's so
was
far.
you fucking stole a shot glass from like San
I
Francisco.
stole a bunch of shit from
Like
that
you
place.
fucking like ripped it, like there was like a pack of like shot glasses and you ripped it out, right?
Just
and
one out of the pack.
just one out of the pack.
I don't remember this.
And
I
we
absolutely
left,
don't remember.
and we laughed about it. It was real funny, and you had it in your pocket. And then we went into fucking like CD Plus or some shit, and
Whatever it was, yeah.
and the fucking lady that was behind the counter saw the shot glass as we were like,
Oh,
you know,
no.
because we were in the store just like shopping around, but then didn't buy anything and went to leave.
Yeah.
And she thought that you stole the shot glass from the store.
Really? From that store?
Yeah, from that, like from their own
I
store.
stole this from a different store.
Yeah, and it was
That's an old steal.
and it was just such a weird, like, I remember them like
Secondhand steal.
talking to me and just like, did he take it? And it's like, did he take it? And it's like, no, like it's a weird question.
Can
Yeah,
we
like,
leave?
Yeah, like
Yeah, exactly.
from here? No,
No.
Yeah.
like no,
No.
we didn't take it from here. And
No.
yeah, I remember we ended up getting off because it was just that, like, she couldn't prove you. I remember like they went and measured the fucking shot glasses. Your shot glass was
Really?
like smaller than the other shot glass. You don't remember this?
Why did the CD store
I
just have
remember
shot
none of
glasses?
It was like a CD
It was
Plus.
it was like that.
Yeah.
There was
yeah,
just
it was
like
like
a-
that.
Was it a
There was
branded
toys.
fucking shot? Like, was it like a Kiss shot
like
glass?
they
don't
just
know.
said things like
Okay.
stupid things.
Wouldn't
you know,
have been
like,
Kiss.
Yeah, yeah.
An REM?
Suck
It
It
would
would
back,
have been
you
Limp
know?
Bizkit or nothing.
Yeah.
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 And
I mean, I remember none of that. No, but I've never been caught stealing. Believe it or not, like that's as close as it gets. But it's happened a lot. You know, I've been questioned a lot. I've been
Yeah.
accused a
That's
lot.
not caught.
But I've never been caught.
That's not
never
caught.
been caught.
Yeah.
No.
I remember too, like, if I'm not mistaken, that day was because I fucking, like, you just skip school all the time.
Yeah.
And I remember I had
Every
this,
day.
like,
Every day.
giant geography project due that I didn't do it at all.
So did I,
And it-
buddy.
And it,
I was in that class.
Why do you think I was skipping?
and it was, yeah, and it was totally, like, this, like, your whole mark depends on this, and I didn't do it, and I just, like, was like, I'm not going to school today. so-
Dude, the only class I failed in grade 9, geography.
Lee?
For real.
Yeah.
For real. Miss Lee.
Miss Lee.
Miss Lee,
No,
that fucking
I didn't have
bitch.
Miss Lee. I had some other woman,
Some other cook.
some other lady, and I just remember that, like, I took the bus, walked into the school because I didn't want, like, we took the same bus, like me
Yeah.
and RJ. I didn't want RJ to know that I was, like, skipping school,
I skipped school all the
Yeah.
time.
but it was
Yeah.
just like, you know, like, so I got off the bus and, like, walked to my locker, and was walking to my locker, and there was a point where it was, like, the stairs to my locker, or the, like,
The
a
back door.
doorway out the fucking,
Yeah.
out to the leisure center, and it was like, this is,
Off the fence?
I'm
You're at the leisure
almost
center.
positive if I walk out to the hut, I'm gonna find Mike out there, because that's what he does, and then went out
Guaranteed.
there, and
Oh,
you
yeah.
were there, and it was
smoking,
smoking.
8 in the morning.
and it was a great day. It was a great day.
That's where I learned how to smoke, really. I smoked a little bit before, but I really learned how to smoke out there.
Yeah.
That's all we did.
It was just and like that was a weird day because like I was just like we just sat there at the hut all day and like different people that had
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, just
Spares.
talk shit.
spares
Yeah.
and shit.
Talk
But
shit,
you know
do
what I mean?
drugs.
Like early in the morning, it's only like 2 or 3 people because they like have spares, but they take
Yeah.
the bus and I don't know. It
Yeah,
was
you go in on 5th period lunch because
Yeah.
no one's got 5th off.
and then like third.
You know,
and
you go
fourth,
right
like,
at the
there
end of
was-
4th.
People were it was popping. It was popping.
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
popping 3rd and 4th.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, the first 2 periods are definitely the worst 2 periods because it's still the morning, you know.
But somewhere
And it's
along the
like,
way
yeah.
there, we decided that we were gonna go do some crime and
Go get
stole,
with-
stole shot glass. We didn't even have any alcohol. We just stole shot glasses because it was like we got
Gotta steal something.
we gotta get drunk.
Dude,
gonna
we're
get-
always up to no good.
yeah, like we're gonna get drunk, but we need we can't get drunk unless we have shot glasses. So we gotta get shot glasses first.
We're definitely gonna get drunk in the next 2 weeks, so we're gonna need shot
Yeah.
glasses. Yeah. I don't remember any of it, but we were always doing crimes, dude.
Yeah.
We were always stealing and breaking shit and fucking, if we're ever out doing anything, we were either behind it smoking weed
Yeah.
or breaking it up front. Like, that's
Like,
what was going on.
I don't know if we've ever talked about it. I'm sure we have, but like our low live days on this podcast.
Oh, yeah. Our good 3-year gang of the lowlifes.
Just a 2-man gang.
2-man game.
It was a
Yeah,
2-man,
two-man
gang.
gang. Yeah.
And we just,
I
like,
started
fuck-
skateboarding again.
Yeah, we just fucked
Kinda.
shit up for like a cool
Yeah.
2 years. I remember like we spray painted low lives on the high school, like the Georgetown,
Yeah, Georgetown
High
High.
School, and then we
Right on
hanged it.
front when you pull in the driveway.
And then like the next morning, I got a bunch of texts from all my friends that went to that school, and then just like some fucking piece of shit wrote low lives on our school and egged it, and like I'm pretty sure it's like Acton kids. So like they went to Acton and fought the kids at the Acton High School. And it was like,
Oh, I'm gonna die.
it was just like, oh, okay. Like,
Yeah,
I
they
totally
did
Fuck
did
those
that.
acting
Totally did
kids.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck those acting kids.
Like, no, like low
That was
lives
my
was just-
That was my Nan spray paint.
Yeah, that was just the name of our gang. It had nothing to like. We weren't calling
Had
anybody.
nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the whole world revolves around you.
Yeah, you kids that go
Yeah,
to
you
school.
fucking cuck.
Shitty school. Dumbasses.
Oh man, yeah. Yep. Spray painting, fucking stealing shit, and having a good old childhood. That's what it was all about.
But it wasn't like if we weren't children. We were like 20 years old.
You did not go to that
Dude,
school.
we were still kids.
Yeah.
No one had internet, we were still kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd ever seen an interracial porno at that point, you know what I mean? It's
No.
like,
Not at the time.
So-
it was still so
not at the
new.
time. We were
World
still
had to, like,
kids.
move
We were
a bit
kids.
more.
You had to fucking again. It was like the Napster ages of like if you wanted something, you had to
It
commit
took all day.
all day.
Remember
right?
even like The Decline, one of the greatest songs ever. It's like that was a 4-part song. You
Yeah.
couldn't download that in
Yeah.
one shot.
No.
There's no 17-minute file on Napster.
No.
What are you crazy?
No.
Because it was
no.
also like, remember it was that fucking goddamn line, like it was like through the phones,
I know.
at the time,
Yeah.
right?
Oh
So,
yeah.
like
You
in
had the
middle
internet
of-
on. No one's phone in
If
the
you got
house.
5 kilobytes, you were a fucking
Yeah,
champ.
yeah,
you
you
know
had
what I
to
mean?
time
That's
it.
5 bars.
You had to time it perfect that like mom would get off the phone, like okay, you can use the internet,
Yeah.
and like as soon as you turned it on, it's like okay,
20
start-
minutes.
do the decline now,
Yeah.
now. Before
Yeah.
she fucking has to call.
And
her
you gotta
sister
fucking
again.
shut it off before the internet went out, or else it would
It
corrupt
would
the
corrupt
file.
it,
Yeah.
yeah.
You'd
And
have
you just
to like, pause
downloaded
it
those
instead of just.
shitty Napster versions to be like, yeah, it's sick, but I need to go buy the CD now.
Yeah. Oh
Or
yeah. That was a
download it
taste. It's a
illegally.
taste. But you know what? Now that I'm thinking of it, it might not be a bad thing the way the world's gone. Because it's like, we were like, I'm not waiting 20 minutes to listen to the client. I'm going to go out and spray paint the high school. You know what I mean? Like, at least now it's instant. You don't have to go and
Yeah.
occupy yourself.
Not a
You're
lot of
occupied.
Like we
The
have
reason why we broke all that
we
shit
got a
was because we were
Spotify
bored.
account, and
Yeah.
it's heaven. Like
Oh.
I've never. I mean, there's a couple like
24/7, dude.
the
24/7.
obscure fucking like No Effects Rancid BYO splits not on there.
Yeah.
You know, and like that's fine. If I can't get every single album that these people have put out, I'm not gonna be completely shattered. But
Yeah.
to just be able to pull that out like for $12.99 a month,
Yeah.
just pull up
anything.
any fucking song, any album, and
Yep.
that's the way it's gotta go.
Yeah.
I love my artists,
Well,
but it's the convenience thing.
Oh,
Like, it's
give
the
me
future.
convenience or give me death.
Yeah,
But not
My
too much
God.
convenience like kids these days.
Yeah, like I said,
Yeah.
I earned my KBSs. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
I just fucking
Totally.
yeah,
Yeah, I've got my badge.
exactly. Like I'm a veteran of that fucking Wild West. Like we got banned from Napster.
Oh, yeah.
by Lars fucking Ulrich.
Yeah.
That
Piece of
cuck
shit.
piece of shit. Go paint a picture and
Yeah. I'm
drum
not
for a
spray
shitty
painting
band.
Metallica on anything.
Yeah.
That band sucks.
We only wanted this song
Fuck
because
'em.
we were fucking like wrestling nerds.
Yeah.
and we wanted to put like the Sandman in one of the
Yeah.
games, and you could like put music
That
on
is some
put music on your
nerd shit.
Xbox and like put it into the game, so it'd be an entrance music. Yeah,
That was revolutionary.
Yeah,
like when
it was
like that
we don't
snowboarding,
even-
that Shaun White snowboarding
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
It's like you could
We don't like you.
have your
We
own
don't
sound
like
check.
Metallica.
We don't like Metallica. We're not downloading this
No.
because we want to hear the song. We just need like the first 30 seconds
Yeah.
so we can have an authentic WWF Raw
Yeah.
2002 fucking entrance for
Yeah.
the Sandman.
That's
Yeah.
some nerd
It's
shit.
about ECW and the
That's some nerd
Sandman,
shit.
not
Yeah.
Metallica.
No,
And we got
okay.
banned.
And we got
Fuck 'em.
banned, and then LimeWire. That was a thing.
Yeah, that just ruined computers all over the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. On that note,
On that note,
Yeah.
we're pretty much experts. We just listened to Rancid's self-titled debut from 1992.
that was this episode.
Yeah, and talked a bunch of shit,
Oh.
nonsense. If you're still listening, bless you.
Yeah.
Bless you. We'll be back
Bless
next
your
week, though.
heart. Bless your hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Space.
Bye,
Spay and
bye.
neuter
Oh,
your
yeah.
kids.
Bye.
Don't
Yeah.
forget.
And Bike Thieves, you guys
I'm
are awesome.
tired.
Thanks for the
Yeah.
intro.
Thanks everybody for
Bye.
tuning in this week. We
Bye.
are pretty much experts. You can check us out on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, and YouTube. While you're at it, go have a look at our Facebook page. You can ask an expert any time of day or night, whatever you like. And if you're into it, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. We want to hear from you, baby. Thanks again, everybody. Tune in next week. We are pretty much experts, and we love you, I guess.